Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I see. I can hear you.
Oh, because you can hear that. You can see that thing right there. Okay. Baby, I was just in here just to talking. What? I was in here just to talking, but we don't start it over. I sang and everything. Hey, bona fides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cmeantit, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. What's up? Okay, so we back up in here now. What's up, everybody? I'm glad y'all came through. I'm glad y'all are here. Listen, let me tell you something, boo-boo. So I know I told you that I was gonna come last week and I didn't come. I was supposed to come last night and I didn't come. But y'all, I be tired and I be having a lot of stuff going on. But I have let go the second job. I'm not working at Home Goods anymore. Like I was saying before I found out that you couldn't even hear me. Come to find out, it's a month shy of me working several jobs. Next month will be 5 years. Next month will be 5 years of me not only working my career, but working. At one point, I had 5 jobs. Remember, I worked my career. I drove Uber. I did YouTube, jewelry, and wrote resumes. Is that it? Yeah, 5 jobs. So I'm through with it. Okay, I want to just work my little career job. Well, it's a bit, yeah, the career job and beyond. Okay, that's it. It's enough stress with that and time consumed that I don't want to do any more side jobs for right now. Not until I get my real estate license. And I just pray that the Lord says the same and blesses me to be able to do so. So that's that. Well, I mean, actually, my career job I can do so, but I'm just saying, you know me. I'm blessed to be able to been able to take care of my daughter, get her up and, semi-grown, on her way to grown. All right. And do the things I need to do for her over the last 5 years, because the last 5 years has been very kid expensive. Okay. Between the first car, the second car, graduation, that dance team. It's okay. Right. I know. Okay. We're going to have a jewelry session. Okay. That dance team, graduation. And baby, this first year of college, baby, please. Okay. I got you, Mimi. It's been very expensive. Get into it. Okay. You got a prom dress in they said the screen is black. Is the screen black to y'all? What is going on? I'm not on my regular computer, but I can see myself. Is the screen black to anyone else?
You check on your own time?
Oh, I know. I didn't check on my own phone. Hold on. Let me check on my phone if it's black. Wait a minute. Good idea. No, I can see myself. That must be their screen. Okay. I'm sorry, 702 Shay. Try to go out and come back, okay? So, yeah. So, honey, I done did the damn thing on them extra jobs things, so I'm pretty cool on it. Can y'all believe who've been around for a long time that I've been in my house for 5 years next month? Okay, that's okay. Can you believe that I have been in this house for 5 years? Oh my gosh. Thank you. You should see me earlier. I had a wig on, but I had to take it off. First of all, it was kind of cock diesel. You know what I'm saying? It kind of wasn't right because y'all know I don't really know how to wear wigs like that. Like they always look like a wig. They don't never look real. Okay. And I had it on, but it was getting on my nerves. Like I could not take that mess. A wig is for an hour, maybe 2, and that's it. I'm the same person who'll go to work in a wig, and by 10 o'clock, it'll be in my purse. Okay. Yeah, because I can't. But I am trying to learn how to wear the wigs because between this, my hair coming out with this damn, what do you call that stuff? What do you call that mess? Ooh. Oh, the iron deficiency. You know, when you have an iron deficiency, one of the things is memory issues and hair loss. And so that's been an issue with me why my hair has gotten dramatically thin since y'all first seen me on this spot. Even since you seen me 2 years ago, okay? I mean, it's still a lot of hair. Like when people say like, girl, boo, you got a lot of hair. Yeah, it's still a lot of hair. It's just thinner. Even the curl pattern is a curl. Like I got some mixed hair or something like that. My curl pattern wasn't like this my entire life. Or, you know, I don't even put nothing on it to make it like this. So I know it wasn't like this. It's because it's not so compacted together that the curl is able to curl now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like it. It's cute, but I would like it to be thicker. And if it got to be nappy to be thicker, I ain't going to be mad. Okay. So, yes. Hey, Wanda. Yes. So I definitely, so it was the immune deficiency. So remember y'all, I told y'all, cause I'm catching them. This is catch up time. Remember I told you I took the 2 iron infusions, right? In February, the end of February, 1st of March, right? Well, I went to the doctor yesterday and my levels are up, honey. I am at 12.6 for my hemoglobin and a 38 for the HCT or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. The HCT, that's the first time I even saw that. The hemoglobin is what I was always concerned with. So, you know, they want you to be in between 12 and 18. I'm 12.6. I just made it in the gates. Okay, thank you for letting me in the gates. Okay. So I'm very excited. I'm excited to loose myself from some of these memory issues that I have because really, I told y'all like the last video I did, when you know that you're quick and you're smart and you're not able to do that and you can't draw it back, it's not like you're just like, it just all of a sudden is taken from you. It's very, very hard. You know what I'm saying? And when you are a wordsmith and a master of, I'm not gonna say a master, but you pride yourself on the ability to have I'm still going through it right now, have discussions, you know what I'm saying, like witty and impactful statements and discussions, and you can't do that. It's very, and you're young, it's scary and it's sad. So yeah, so now I'm on liquid iron. So I ordered it. It's called, let me tell you what it is, because I can get it off of Amazon. I'm telling y'all, I am into these Indian doctors. I am into these Indian doctors. I'm not talking about Indian as in Native American. I'm talking about Indian as in the East. Okay, Indian doctors. I am not mad. You know, this lady don't like to spend no time with you. Now that's the shit that pissed me off with doctors too. She was in there and out so quick. I was like, God, dog. But it took me so long to get in there because they forgot I was sitting. You know, I had went up there to say something though, right? That pissed me off. I don't like that stuff. I almost feel like I don't want to go to no doctors in the city no more. This is the second time this happened to me. Remember that lady did me like that down in the oh, he probably thought I was talking to him. That lady did me that down in the gynecology department doctor, but that staff was bull crapping. Okay, that's that time you had to wait outside. I was like, what? So this liquid iron, this is for anybody, you know, I like to share my information with you. This liquid iron is called Floridix. Liquid iron and Floridix. What? Wait, are you saying this? What? Oh, okay. Floridix, okay? You stupid. Liquid iron. I'm be taking Floridix, baby. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Floridix.
Okay. Multiples?
Multiples. Let me see how many times you gotta take it a day. Hold on.
I heard an S in there.
Let's see. It's organic iron. That's what they say. You know, they put organic on anything though. But we gonna see. All the people on, and look, I'm getting it off of Amazon, honey. She told me just go on Amazon. Yes, and it also makes you very tired as well. Very, very tired. Okay. Not this, but the iron deficiency. Baby, I'm talking about tired, I be. All right. I don't know how many Floridix I'm gonna have to take, baby. As soon as I do, I'll let you know, okay?
Well, it sounds like a lot since you said dicks, yes.
Yeah, dicks.
S.
It's a X, also, actually.
Oh, okay. That's comforting.
So it's supposed to not give you that regular constipation that that pill iron and other iron does. You know what I'm saying? Sure, these doctors be telling you to get shit off Amazon all the time. They do. This lady laughing. Layla laughing, talking about the doctor told you to buy it off Amazon. Oh,
Amazon real.
okay. I'm telling you, so many of my doctors have been telling me to get stuff off Amazon. I ain't lying. Especially when it's natural. Now, my family practitioner, he loves to he prescribes. Like the other week when so I've been on so I'm gonna keep it real. I have lost 30 pounds. I have lost 30 pounds since the beginning of the year. Thank you. And what happened? Oh, and so in losing that 30 pounds, I've been working out. I've been eating better. There we go. And I got to get this water together. Okay, so that's the real deal. Okay, but I also have been on phentermine for about 3.5, maybe 4 weeks. Okay, honestly, I'm not taking the phentermine anymore because I just found out that phentermine takes your hair out. Okay, no, indeed, I just found out last week. I took my last one Thursday night, and it was a half one. Okay. But the other day, see, I don't comb my hair out and I don't wash it every day, but I don't even go a week without doing so. I may go every 2 or 3 days without doing it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's in a little natural style. But babe, when I combed my hair out the other day and long ass strands was coming, no indeed. Ski. I had to come on back, pull it on back. Okay. No indeed. So I'm not fooling with nothing that's taking hair out except for blood pressure medicine. That's it. And you know that they be trying to say they don't take it out. But why everybody on blood pressure medicine be saying their hair been coming out since they've been taking it? But I asked the doctor, several of my doctors, they was like, oh no, that's not this blood pressure medicine or blood pressure medicine is not linked to hair loss. Then you get on Google. But it ain't one of the top ones. They saying like, when they say this could be a side effect, a less seen side effect. I ain't messing with it. So I'm done with the phentermine. And honestly, y'all, phentermine ain't what it used to be. I was telling my mama that day. I was like, Mama, I'm just eating right through this damn phentermine. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, girl, after they took that ingredient that was killing people out, it didn't work no more. She said, that shit used to be off the chain back in the day. She was like, but as soon as they took whatever the actual drug was that was, that ended up messing with people's heart and killing them and stuff like that, she said, that shit ain't worked good no more since. I was like, right. So I done left it alone. I'm done with it. Yeah. So I would put before and after pictures on here, but these big ass fibroids, like, okay, let me tell you this. My loss is from the gut down, meaning the gut in the gut down, the butt down in the back. Okay. My arms, a little breast, and then from the chest up. Okay. That stomach ain't going nowhere. The sides are. The back fat is leaving, but that stomach, that this is your back, and the stomach come out like this a little bit, it's not going. Why? Because of these fibroids. Like, you can even feel these fibroids even more because my skin is thinning. Like your skin is thinning and it's getting tighter around these fibroids because I'm working out. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not putting no pictures up. I can't even put no 30-pound pictures up, not from the side, not from the front, bitch. You wouldn't even know I got a stomach, okay? But from the side, no. Because until I get these fibroids out, my stomach is not going to change, period. Okay? So that's it, and that's all. That's the updates as far as me. Okay. Thank you, Wanda. You got to get some greens in and kale spinach. Yes, more cruciferous greens for the iron. You're right. So yeah. So, in my going and coming and my living my life as a Black woman, so much has been going on. Okay. Hey, Nichelle. So much has been going on. Oh, so as I told you last time we talked, I was taking in the Oh, for some reason, when I did my weight loss journey, I had hair thinning too. Then I took this supplement I seen go viral off TikTok. My hair is crazy thick now. Girl, what the name is? I want to know what's the name is. What's the name? What's the name is? What's the name? Please tell me. Hurry up, Layla. Hurry. So, yeah, so I told you I was taking in the Derek Chauvin trial in and out over the last couple weeks. I had less this week because honestly, I don't need to know no more. It ain't no science, no more scientific facts to talk about, baby. It ain't none, baby, sister girl. Like already, my mind is made up. My mind made up. No turning back. What? Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. Y'all remember that in church? Yeah. So, girl, where is the supplement, Layla? And girl, the weight loss, honey. Hold on. Let's get back on the weight loss real quick. Let me tell you something. This right here, this face is getting too thin for the kid. Okay, I'm just like, okay, it's enough for the face. Thank you, appreciate you. Yo, and this face is coming. I got this cutting in. It's by Doctor Formula. It's called Hair Omega DHT. I feel like I didn't seen it. Okay, girl, did you get it off Amazon? Cause we getting on Amazon tonight to get it. Let me know where you got it from. Chili. Okay. Yeah, this cutting into my skin. I'm looking skeletor. I don't like it. Have you noticed how chiseled my face got?
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs to stop at this point. You cool with it stopping? If I want to start. See, you said that's the what answer is that? That's the jury selection answer or the jury.
That is the answer.
You got it off Amazon. Okay, thank you, boo. Thank you. Amazon it is tonight before I lay my head down.
I got that answer off Amazon.
Shut up. How much did it cost you? Was it on Prime? It was on Prime because it was pretty quick. Yeah, it was on Prime because it was pretty quick. So, yeah, honey, I'm out here living and I'm watching this trial and I'm through it. I already know what's popping. I already know what my answer is. Guilty. Death sentence. Okay? No, life imprisonment. And so the craziest thing is in this last week, we have seen, I feel like I've seen 2 or 3 officer killings, black and non-black, like every day this week. Hey, Nisha, thank you. Thank you for your $5 super sticker. Super chat, super sticker. Thank you. Woo! I appreciate it. I feel like we freaking see 2 or 3 freaking cop death by cop this week, each day. And it's like, damn, y'all bold as hell. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be thinking like, if I was in this mess, thank you, 702. If I was a police officer, which I wanted to be one at one time, and all this type of mess was going on, I would be super cautious. And the least potential to react with a gun would be over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, and that's all. But it seems like this stuff is just bringing out all the wheelie-neely out these mugs. Like, for real. Like, the real wheelie-neely. Do it. Are we going to just do it up to the most? You said they're bold and psychotic. Another child, a 13-year-old. Yes. And I forgot what that little boy's name is. He's a Hispanic. But in the video, he looked white. They shot him too. Okay? And I'm just like, what is going on? Make sure you get the white and blue bottle Hair Omega DHT blocker in biotin by Dr. Formula. Thank you so much. It's scary. It's like, where is that on the law books and to act like that? Exactly. So yes, Adam. Okay, that's right. Okay. Thank you so much, Mimi. I'm just like, oh my gosh, why is this going on to this degree? I've never seen it like every day, 2 or 3 things. Now, a lot of people said this, this type of stuff been going on, but if you sit looking at Instagram where we get, you know, news at a nanosecond, or looking at Facebook, or looking at, you know, whatever your news outlet are, you're going to get the stuff faster than you ever have. And, you know, I feel that, but the fact that that the fact that this is not being pushed to change. And honestly, the Tavon Martin killing in 2012, yeah, I think it was 2012, February 2012, to me was the start of a lot of this, the public seeing and hearing more so about widespread public about these killings by so-called, because he was so-called a self-proclaimed law enforcer in that case. I believe with the onset of more and more digital information passing and whatnot, that's the case that kind of sparked us constantly being barraged with this mess all the time. We know with these I don't want to call them incidents. Somebody called them incidents the other day and it touched my spirit. But these murders, basically, okay? And I just don't understand why from 2012 to almost 10 years later, 2021, is it going down with apparently so much ferocity, and we're not seeing legislation for real. We're not seeing change. We're not seeing the police union coming up and doing stuff. I feel like, is this a prophecy? Is this part of the end that, you know, that people call this? People say, because we ain't gonna be able to change those predestined courses of action. Something they want us to react, to use that reaction as an excuse to finally implement what is called martial law, what they reportedly are lusting to do, to snatch sane freedoms. I personally think they are trying to spark a race war. And I do too, to decision purpose, want the masses to be apathetic robots, so that then they can start a race war by everybody else who didn't succumb to the hypnotism. I don't know. Yeah, I can get behind it, but I got to wrap my mind around it first. I believe that I don't know if I believe that it started, that they want to start a race war. I believe that a race war is going to start because people are getting sick of that. And when I saw that neighborhood or that community rise up on that daggone army sergeant who was snatching, jacking that little boy, no, I ain't gonna say little boy because I think he was 21, that young man around in the neighborhood, because he was just walking in the neighborhood and he felt like he didn't deserve to be in the neighborhood, or he didn't recognize him from the neighborhood. Can y'all please tell me, at what point, if you don't see somebody and you see somebody walking in the neighborhood that you don't know, do you get to push them? I just don't get that you get to push them, that you get to demand that they get out your neighborhood. This is not the 50s, the 40s, the 60s. You know what I mean? I don't get that. Like, I feel like it's some emboldenedness that came, that not just through Trump, because like I said, this stuff been going on before Trump. I feel like there's some emboldenedness. It's almost some kind of like mental instability, like mental health issue going on in certain groups that is got this shit going on. And I believe that there is going to be that this has the potential to start a really bad race. I don't know if you want to call it a war, but race battles throughout this country that are going to be unbelievable in nature, but on the positive side, so influential in nourishing change. And I don't know if it's all just change from the establishment to the people, or if it would be changed in our mindset, because I am hearing people who usually wouldn't speak or wouldn't be, give their opinion on any of this stuff. Oh, look, she even said it too. Look, Wanda said the same thing. I think it's going to change. It's going to change a lot of thought in the community. Now, everybody don't really, in our community and in the persecuted people, the persecuted people's. Sorry, my head is killing me. When I think too hard, my head start hurting. Y'all know I'm going through. In those communities of those being persecuted. So some say they fear they're losing the country, stolen land. Per Howard Zinn's history book, Stolen Sword, they feel losing. Sigh. Maybe. So I'm going to be very interested in the reaction of whites if Chauvin is condemned, and of non-whites if he is acquitted. You know that in Minneapolis, they have already said that the week of the verdict, that the verdict is supposed to come down, or I think 2 weeks, that their school system is going virtual. They don't want the kids on the street. I say, you know you got a problem if you canceling school like that, and it ain't like health. It's over a trial verdict. So they're going to have the kids in Minneapolis not go to school even more because they're nervous of what the streets is going to do with their acquittal. And I'm just like, wow. So you guys, and I'm saying this, white folks, non-blacks that choose to oppress blacks, and especially those non-blacks that are in the police forces doing it, would rather jeopardize your children to commit these heinous acts of murder, senseless acts of murder. The Dante Wright boy, they have worked tirelessly over the last week and a half to try to bring up what this boy that did this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. But when I read the article on this white boy, his last name was Ham in Virginia. They said he was bright, intelligent, Alex P. Keaton from Growing Pains type. Y'all remember Alex, the smart one? That's the one I was. When you used to watch TV shows, you're like, I'm this person, I'm that person. Yes, okay. So they was like, he's this, that. Well, let's talk his story real quick. This is not a black guy. This is a white boy, a young white teenage boy. Out in his yard with an airsoft pistol, okay? Neighbors call the police on him because they said he's outside with a gun acting suspicious. Police pull up, he point the gun at the police. The police are telling him stop, he's still going around pointing and talking and woo, 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 woo. They shoot him to wound him. He fall down on the ground wounded. His homeboy say that the boy immediately brought out a knife and tried to get up. And they kept telling him, put the knife down, and shot him again, and he died in the yard. First of all, my first point was, when they talk about this boy, it's all good. Everything about this little boy is good. Ain't nothing else, they can't bring up nothing on him that is negative to his character. Okay? Now, this is a boy who told the police to come on with a gun and a knife. Well, the gun was a BB gun, but with a perceived gun and a knife. And they're saying, as always, what do they say? What do they say, as always? He was going through something mentally and that made him unstable and not thinking like he normally would, because he's a very bright kid, other than this. You know what I'm saying? And they have maligned Dante Wright back and forth. Even down to saying, why did he try to jump back in the car and leave? At no point was a gun supposed to be used. Not with the white boy and not with Dante. The gun does not even look like a real gun. It was like military green with a like a dark gray undertone on the bottom of it. Y'all seen a gun that kill people be green? Military green? Are there guns out there that's military green, babe? He said, yeah. I thought you real guys. See, I'm trying to make a point. He's like, well, yes. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me let this go back down.
You okay?
No. So I had to let that. Didn't want to keep hiccuping in your face. So what the hell happened? What was I talking about? Oh, okay. So there are guns like that. Okay, but you messed around and you wounded the boy though. Okay, let's talk about it. You wounded the boy, the white boy. Then he gets up, like he's trying to get up or gets up on his knees, something, whatever, with a knife and use the gun. Come on. Come on. Think about it. It's like, hey, Andrew, it's like bringing a knife to a fruit fight. Ain't that what they say? Or a gun to a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you shoot him dead over a knife? Even if he was wielding it. Is there no taser? Is there no just moving back and still threatening? Now, I ain't seen no video from this one. I need to see. I need to look it up. Let's see if I can look it up. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. And then in the case of Dante, when here it is. I think this is it. With Dante Wright. So he jumping in the car and you shoot because he had a warrant. You found out he had a warrant. Mm-mm. No, this ain't it. Let me look. His name was Peyton Ham. Let's see what it is real quick. Maybe it wasn't Virginia. Hold on. Peyton Ham. All right, here we go. Let me share my screen with y'all real quick. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I miss you too. Yeah, I do, y'all. I see saying all the time I'm gonna come back, but hold on. Here's my share screen. Hold on. All right. This is Peyton right here. It's in Maryland, excuse me. A 16-year-old boy who was shot and killed by Maryland State Police trooper was an honor student who loved cooking with his mother and spirited political debates at the family dinner table. See? I'm not saying malign everybody who gets shot, but my thing is let there be no disparity between races of the victims when you describe who they were, okay? A written statement from the family doesn't address the circumstances of Peyton Ham's encounter with the trooper who shot him Tuesday afternoon outside a home near the state police barracks in Leonardton. Investigators determined that Ham had an airsoft gun and a knife and pointed the replica toy gun at the trooper, who was responding to a pair of 911 calls. Instead, the family statement focuses on their memories of Ham. Okay, and then here go the media reporting what the family said. Well, I guess they do that with black folks too. Our family is absolutely heartbroken over this and shattered over this sudden, unexpected loss of life of a talented young man filled with promise. Okay, so let's keep going. Look at Peyton. Look at him in his braces too. A witness saw Ham in the driveway of a home in a shooting stance and pointing the gun at the trooper, who fired at the teenager and wounded him, Jones said Tuesday during a news conference. Another witness told investigators Ham then pulled out a knife and tried to get up, according to the superintendent. The trooper ordered him to drop the knife before he fired again. Now, if this was it, you mean you just told him drop the knife and he didn't drop it and you shot him? The airsoft gun that the teenager wielded is commonly used to shoot BBs and is a close representation. Okay, I didn't read that part. It's a close representation of an actual handgun. My bad, people. I am not the news lady. We are just talking about what I've seen in the day. Shit can be wrong. So a trooper who shot Peyton Ham responded alone within minutes of the state police receiving 2 911 calls about someone acting suspiciously, according to the superintendent. The first caller, a man, said he thought that the suspiciously acting guy had a gun, Jones said, adding the dispatcher asked for his location, but the call was disconnected. The second 911 caller also said that he saw a guy acting suspiciously and thought he had a gun, according to the superintendent. That caller gave a street address for the suspicious person, but hung up without giving a name. What is that about? Who are these people? Okay. After the shooting, the trooper who shot the boy called for emergency medical personnel while the troopers and sheriff deputies gave him first aid. The teenager was white as the trooper who shot him, according to state. Look, they got to say that. Okay, state police spokesman Greg Shipley. In an email on Wednesday, Shipley said he expects the trooper's name to be released this week. The trooper who shot the teen has been seen with the state police for 2 years. With the state police for 2 years and 7 months, and has been placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. My thing is, you shot him because you told him to throw down a knife? I don't get that. And he didn't? I just don't understand why you shooting for a knife. Hey, Kip. You said both parties were wrong in Dante's case. See, I don't like that argument. I'm going to tell you why. Because I see what you're saying, because he jumped in the car and tried to get away. But I don't like what you're saying, because when you're saying that both parties were wrong, I feel like there's a level to the wrong. There's a weighted wrong, because the other one, the one who did a deadly act, intentionally did a deadly act with no cause really, except that he's trying to get away. Motherfuckers chase. They need to get back to the police and where they chase mugs. You know what I'm saying? And all that type of stuff. Like, I just don't understand how you could say both parties are wrong and just leave it like that, because wrong with no intent to kill and then wrong with intent to kill. Go ahead.
They're professionals with guns. They have zero excuses. Does a CDL driver get away with driver infractions as a CDL driver? No. They lose major points in that incident.
Yeah.
Because they're professionals. You're not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be at a higher level.
They said professionals are supposed to be at a different level of understanding how to use their gun, when to use it, and stuff like that. And I agree. And in Dante's case, like, the boy said he's on the phone with his mother. Okay? Like, why did you approach it's like they approached the car on 10. Like, he's on the phone with his mother. He's obviously young. You know, why did you approach it like this was a big bet because he's black? I just felt like the way they approached it was already ready for some fuck shit. And that's what occurred. And I feel so bad for his mother that had been on the phone hearing that go down. What were you gonna say? Oh. And then did y'all know it was a woman in the car too? So you fired into the car again, you motherfuckers in Minneapolis. Cause remember Philando Castile, that was Minneapolis too, wasn't it? They like to fire in the car with other folks in there. I'm trying to understand why you couldn't carry your fat butt back up. They don't know if they fat. Your donut eating butt down to the back to your car and chase that fool. I know that they don't like them to chase, but shit, y'all not like them to shoot for any old reason. I'm just like, I don't understand what was the need to shoot him. It was because he did not respect his authority in that moment. And that's ego, that's privilege, that's racism and prejudice all working together. This little black boy, little mixed boy, probably got a white mama, you know, that's probably they was thinking and stuff, white daddy or something like that. This little mixed boy, he ain't listen to what I said and he tried to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Michelle said, oh, that's right, come through production. I don't like it. I mean, of course we don't like it. I'm ready for whatever. Did you hear him just come in? Listen, I said, Nichelle Garrett gave us a super sticker and she said, agreed, come through production. I said that out there and he came and answered to production. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, Chad, that was crazy. They always showing aggression toward black people. I mean, look at how they did the black sergeant that had on his uniform in Virginia. Exactly. And you know, them boys is in trouble too. Them cops is in trouble too. Just like that sergeant in South Kakalaki that was in that young man's face to him to get out that neighborhood. Oh, you didn't know, you must have forgot you had a black brigadier commander, brigadier general down there. And he said it starts right here. We ain't playing it. And you know, the military has worked tirelessly to refute, dispute, and quell all claims of racial impropriety. Okay. And do I believe that there is racism? And I believe racism everywhere. Okay. And they jumped up on that quick. So he's in the local officials' hands. The last time I checked, but that they said they having a hearing militarily too. So yeah, he was roided out and ignorant as hell and stuff. And baby, did you see them people roll up on his house? Baby, can we go to the lady who shot Dante? Sorry, I'm so crazy. I said it was a man who shot Dante. I'm sorry. It was a 26-year-old veteran female woman who shot Dante Wright. 26-year-old talking about she thought it was a taser. I'm sorry. I'm getting all these stories mixed up. And I'm so sorry for leaving out the details. I do be having the details. I just be getting them mixed up sometimes. I'm sorry. Let's talk about this 26-year-old police training officer. She trains. Let's talk about that. Pulls out a yellow and black taser, says for like 5 or 6 seconds, says taser, taser. I mean, pulls out a gun, sorry, when she thinks she is supposed to have this bright yellow and black taser. She thinks it's in her hand. She even yells taser, taser for first. So there's a couple seconds where the gun is out in front of her. And then she says taser, taser. And she ain't realized that that's a gun and it's not a taser. And you've been on the force for 26 years and you are a trainer. Girl, get your ass out of here. And baby, do you know that they have her house barricaded with fence, with steel fences and police barricades? Baby, the police unions are paying because they want to kill as they feel free. The supporters of the police unions are paying because they want the police unions and stuff to be able to kill as they see fit. Can you believe that? Like, who is paying for the city to put these barricades up? Not only does she have the physical mechanical barricades, the chain link fence, She also has round-the-clock police surveillance on her house to keep people out her house. Minneapolis is a trip. Minneapolis, I said Minnesota burning. Minneapolis is crazy as hell. Them police people are crazy as hell. There's no way. There's no way. Who's about to get their job snatched from them for this? Who is about to get their job snatched from them because of this? This is crazy. Hold on, let me check my mail real quick. Let me see what Mimi sent me. And wait for y'all comments to come in. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure.
Up first tonight, a lot of parents and students in Spring Branch ISD are asking, what was she thinking?
Here's the deal. An English teacher is under fire for this controversial lesson about the N-word. It happened today at Stratford High School, and a photo of the lesson quickly went viral. Grace White getting reaction tonight. Grace?
That teacher here at Stratford High School now on administrative leave as students took to social media to share what happened today inside their classroom.
It was just really shocking at first because it was there on the board.
It was in an English class at Stratford High School. Student Karina Rogerson says she took this picture of her teacher's warm-up activity.
How is the N-word complicated and how has it changed in 75 words? We had to write about it.
And she didn't say N-word in the assignment. She actually wrote out the word on the board.
And then had a two-pack quote next to it that also had the N-word written out onto it. So this all started because we were about to start our book unit of Their Eyes Watching God, I believe, which was written by a Black woman.
It was shocking,
Zora Neale Hurston.
Inexcusable, any adjective you want to use, that's what it was.
Terry Abbott, spokesman for Spring Branch ISD, says the teacher was removed from the classroom and placed on leave while the district investigates. But he tells KHOU 11 they've already learned this.
This was not a lesson plan that was approved in advance by anybody. Had it been, it wouldn't have been approved.
The principal sent an email out to parents, but this mom still has questions.
Then I would like to know, did this teacher not follow the system? Is there not a system in place? Is there going to be a system, and what improvements can they make to the system?
We asked the district if teachers go through diversity training. They told us they do, and this sort of thing they say should have never happened. Len and Mia.
I'm gonna let y'all tell it because I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all what y'all think about this. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all gonna have to be fast because there's a delay over here for some reason, okay? Okay, so the teacher, it might be simple to some of y'all, but I have different thought processes on things sometimes. So let me think. So the teacher had a lesson plan that was not approved. So they're gonna get her on following the procedure. What's the mother effing procedure? Okay, they're gonna get her on our following procedure. So she had an unapproved lesson plan. They're about to start reading. Their Eyes Are Watching God. I don't know if y'all have ever read that book, but it is definitely written in colloquialisms and vernacular of the Deep South in the early 1900s. And I mean, it can be very hard for some people to read because of the dialect in the writing. Like she writes like somebody who was in that time period with that type of dialect and colloquialism and stuff like that. Like it's so many apostrophes and dashes and stuff like that. Like, okay. And she's famous for being like that, for keeping it real like that. It's my mom's favorite author, and that's why I know stuff like a lot of her stuff. Sorry. So Zora Neale Hurston, Eyes of Watching God, they're about to do a unit in regards to that, right? And she puts up a picture of Tupac and says, and part of the Tupac quote has nigga in it because I'm not gonna say the N word. And then she asked a formidable question to the kids on the board. How has the N word, or how has nigga changed? The word nigga changed. How has that's okay. Oh, okay. I can't see you at all. What's the significance of the word nigga and how has it changed recently? Something like that. And she did not have to race bash word. She could have chosen another way to ask the question. Tell me what's another way to ask the question. Tell me. I'm not saying that you're wrong, because I'm just sitting here listening like I think you're gonna get nigga a whole bunch of times in that book. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You're gonna get nigga in the book, okay? And I think I see what she said. I don't think this lady should lose her job. I think she should be reprimanded for not making a good decision. Okay? It be tripping me out how non-blacks get so offended by the use of the word nigga, but they ain't out here doing nothing. They ain't making no real change and stuff like that about these damn killings and stuff, and about the inequity of blacks in social hierarchy. Is this a sociology class? I think it's inappropriate in high school. Really? Have you ever had a high schooler? I feel like she probed them to dig deeper, but the N word, okay, the word nigga is and the feeling of being what do you call it, like astonished by it and disgusted by it. That's the way for non-blacks to act like they care, to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really tripping off the lady asking that stuff. Now, if she was going around quoting if she would have quoted Tupac. Now, the thing, what I don't like is, what was the Tupac reference? If y'all got to read Zora Neale Hurston, why are you talking about Tupac? You know what I'm saying? And using a quote where he's saying the word nigga. Oh, because he's a rapper, and that a lot of non-blacks be thinking because it's in the rap music that they can say it too. I ain't seeing firing for this lady. I'm sorry. Babe, what you think? Okay. I ain't seeing firing for this lady. I see a reprimand because you didn't follow the procedure and get the shit approved. Period. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's right. How has the use of the word nigga changed the way black people have see themselves in the 21st century? Something like that. I remember it saying something like that. What was the basis for this lesson, though, is my question. A history class or what? I don't know. I think it was an English class, because if you're reading Zora Neale Hurston, you got to be in an English class. Okay, that's hard for young teenagers to read that type of vernacular. Y'all pick up. Listen, go on YouTube and go say audio book, Their Eyes Are Watching God, and have them actually read the book to you, and then you'll see what it would be to try to read that type of talk. Let's go over here. We can go look real quick. Hold on. I can't even describe what it's like to read the book. Most of her books. Excerpt from Their Eyes Are Watching God. Wait, we're watching God book. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. This one ain't written heavy in it like that. Hold on, let me keep looking. Okay, so a lot of her books are written like this. Like, so I got a little part where they're talking about what the people were saying to each other, right? So Phoebe Watson hitched her rocking chair forward before she spoke. Well, nobody don't know if it's anything to tell or not. Oh, let me let y'all read it too. Let me see it too. Hold on. Oh, you can see it, huh? Could y'all see it? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Phoebe Watson hitched her rocking chair forward before she spoke. Well, nobody don't know if it's anything to tell or not. I'm her best friend. Am her best friend. You see that? And I don't know. Maybe us don't know into things like you do, but we all know how she went away from here, and us show seen her come back. Tain't no use in you trying to cloak no old woman like Jenny Stark, Phoebe, friend or no friend. At that, she ain't so old as some of y'all's that's talking. She way past 40 to my knowledge, Phoebe. No more than 40 at the outside. She way too old for that for a boy like TK. TK ain't been no boy for some time. He around 30 him own self. Okay, now girl. So maybe, yes, I haven't read Mark Twain since I was in like elementary school. So maybe that's it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what she's saying. Like, I don't know. I don't see no firing for this lady. Do y'all? Tell me. I got to get up real quick because my whole foot is effed up. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure you can. Oh, my foot got a whatchamacallit in it. Crook in it. Oh, my foot is got a crook and I'm trying to work it out. Oh, it hurts so bad. Did y'all say if y'all feel like a firing is needed? Would y'all recommend termination? I still want to know what the basis was for this lesson. I don't know. I don't know. When the book is written for a time period where it was a lot of racism and crazy stuff that goes on between whites and blacks, so maybe they wanted to talk. She wanted to bring that in. I don't know. It ain't nobody saying that they would recommend termination. All right, so you need the investigation to be public. Okay. What was I gonna say? Y'all want to see my workout that I do? Well, this ain't what I do every day, but this is the third day of this week. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. You know, we go from the window to the wall on this thing. All right, week 1 day. No, I'm gonna do day 2. That day that threw me off. So, hold on. Okay, you going up there? Oh, okay. Okay. So listen, look at this right here. Look at this right here. Okay. Ooh. You said it ain't no English lesson, so I'm side-eyeing it. Okay, okay. All right, so now here, let's do this real quick. All right, can y'all see it now? Y'all supposed to have already been able to see it now. Shit. Oh, add to the stream, girl. I'm not quick like that. Okay. So this is part of it, right? So basically what they do is they give you, I'm doing the 12-week. Let me see if anything in here out here. No, none of my business out here. Okay. 12-week total body transformation. Tells you, it gives you a meal plan, answers your questions. You start out with a rookie week, which I didn't, because I need to get started now. And everything comes with a video and then PDFs that you can look at, right? So on day 2, this was the hard one I did the other day. This is the workout in text, okay? And what they do, they give you this video of the girl doing the workout. And she's not doing all of it because notice it says do this 15 times, this 15 times, and then do it 4 times. 4 sets of it. You know what I'm saying? So she's not doing it. She's just going to show you an example of each exercise, and then you go and do it to the what this says up here. Okay? So look. Oh, heck no. It plays music. I forgot. Oh, no, you not messed up my money. How do I turn this down? Damn, he went to bed. Dang, anybody know how I can turn it down so that it don't play that? Oh, I can mute. I can mute myself. Okay. I'm back. Okay, I see that. Thank you for letting me know. Y'all tell me if you can see, if you can hear this music. Please tell me, because I'm about to mute this. So if there's any way you can hear this music, please let me know. And please let me know quickly. Okay, so let me show you what it is talking about on here. And I need to go in a minute. I'm bullshitting because I got to get up and go to the airsoft field tomorrow. Transform your fitness. Transform you fitness is what it is. Let me get back on here. So this is where it is. So you get to see this is a 12-week thing for me. I have more than that complete, but anyway. It gives you a meal plan. Let's see. If you're vegan, they give you one. Recipe book. Let's see. I'm not following the meal plan though. Look, every week meal plans, week to 1, week to 2. It tells you basically what you can eat. They got a list of foods that you can and cannot eat. I don't want to get in any trouble, so I'm not going to be showing all of that because I did have to pay for this. Okay. Then you go through all your weeks. Look, every week you got different. Oh, excuse me. Every week you got different exercises for each day. Like that was just day 2 the other day for week 1. That was Sorry, my week 1, day 2. Okay. Oh, you say how? Yeah, I had to pay for it. Do I have to pay? I mean, how much did I pay? For the 12-week, it was $79.99, and then I got 2 bonus workouts for my stomach and my butt. That I haven't even done those yet, and they were like $6 a piece. So around 90. But you don't have to get them bonus videos. You could just pay $79.99. Yes, ma'am. She's good. Me but think I better stick with the cabin suit and walking for starter. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, I'm trying to build some muscles and stuff like that and trim, cut in. I told y'all I was 189 today. Y'all must not have heard that. Somebody didn't hear me. 189. Do you know how long I was 218, y'all? Woo! That's so crazy, but yeah, that's how I feel. So anyway, girl, when I went to their freaking Facebook and I saw them transformation that the women went through, I was all in. I was like, boom, because I was gonna get the art of seduction workout that you're supposed to work out with your mate. They be doing all this going down and coming up and they do real exercises, but it's like all up in each other's legs and all that stuff. Thank you. He ain't gonna want to do this, not every day. So I got something for me. Because he punches. Oh, I wish he was down here so he can show you this belt he got. He got a belt to go around his stomach. Excuse me. And they got these resistant cords on them, right? And you put it in your hand. And then he does the boxing. Look, I box too with him, but I don't box with that. And I haven't watched him box with it because he just got it. But it didn't toe his back. When I tell you, in this weekend, it didn't toe his back. He toe into his back and his arms. I'm like, wow, he looks very thin right now. But that's the look he likes. So yeah, he looks good though. Like you can tell. Like when I look at some pictures of us last year, I was like, oh, my baby was tubby, but I loved it. I still like the trim too. I do. I just gotta get used to it. But yeah, he trimmed real trim. You don't think so though? He's actually done a really good job. He's done a great job. And he's so strict about his eating and stuff like that. Like today was supposed to be our cheat meal, right? And at the Mexican place. Now we already didn't get no damn drink, okay? Because I'm trying to go with no liquor this weekend. We already didn't get no drink. And we had chips and salsa and guacamole. Thank you, Rainbow and Cupcakes. And then he ordered a quesadilla, and I ordered salmon, mashed potatoes, and asparagus. Girl, why he get the quesadilla? Immediately open it up and smother it in sour cream. Cut it, because for some reason they don't cut the quesadillas at this place. Cut it, and then took the piece he cut, bit into it like twice, and then said he felt guilty. Damn. But girl, I don't understand why he don't feel like the sandwiches he eat while he's at work is guilty to me. Girl, I couldn't have no sub sandwich two or three times a week because I would feel guilty because that's a lot of bread and shit like that. But he's staying trim with it, so I don't know. I could not believe he left that whole quesadilla. But we did just dog out some chips and salsa. He left that whole quesadilla on the thing, on the plate, talking about he felt bad. The lady even was like, what? Shit, I ain't got it in me. I don't be feeling bad. I mean, I do, but not on the one cheat meal. And I say, this has not been a cheat day. You know, usually the last 5 or 6 weekends, it was cheat weekends. It tear me all, it would mess me all the way up. This is cheat meal. It's the cheese, I guess. Well, I ate my little salsa. I didn't eat all the mashed potato. I usually eat all the whole plate. Hey, you know, my mom said that, you know, it's proper to leave a little bit on the plate. But usually, because I was so ravenous and greedy, I would just eat the whole thing. But I ate everything except for all the mashed potatoes. It's hard. It's hard. And, you know, if I go get something, I throw out all the bull crap, which that's half the money you pay, and just like try to get some, you know, try to eat. I'm gonna tell y'all what is a filling salad. Chick-fil-A, that Market Fresh salad, very filling. Jay Wilson, girl, cut the mess out. He's a trip. I'm not calling him a girl. Listen, he is a trip. I have caught him in so many what you call them things? Hypocrisies. And what's the word when somebody said this and then they do the opposite of what they said should be done? I forgot. Someone tell me. Yeah. In the last 2 weeks, it's ridiculous. Now, see, I'm one of them people that in real life, I don't like people coming to talk to me about stuff that they done said about me or that's going on between me and them like weeks later and stuff. Like, you either come when I said it or leave it alone. That's how I feel. So I'm a leave it alone in regards to that. What he said about me a couple weeks ago, because I didn't get a chance to address it when it was done. So, okay, boom. But let's address the bull crap. Jay Wilson concerned about everybody's money. That's all he talk about. When he go into your chat, he come to see how much money you got. That's it. Ain't preached a sermon in a month or some days. Can't preach those sermons because he's too mixed up in the mess. No, it starts with a C, the word I'm talking about. When you say one thing, it's supposed to be done, or woo, 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 but then you do the same thing. Oh, I forgot. I know I see hypocrite. Ain't preached a sermon in a month of Sundays, y'all. Over there looking like a big old goose, a big old fast goose. Still talking shit. Still talking shit and eating. That's it. And he wants you to know he got a man so bad. It's a damn shame. You so pompous and think you all that, but you gotta you relish behind. So you gonna tell Rick Reed contradiction? Thank you. Yes, I didn't caught him so many contradictions. Gonna tell Rick Reed how you gonna be a whole man and sell drugs and send your man to college. Obviously, Rick Reed is the man does the man duties in the relationship. Then you didn't send yourself to college. Well, Jay Wilson, how you sit up and you say you all that and even if you're trying to stop saying you all that, you led into the sector talking about you was this, that. You led in pretentiously trying to say food junkie is pretentious. You came in pretentious, okay? And now you're trying to drop it so you can call other niggas pretentious, but I see you, okay? Now, how you gonna say you this, that, and you got these degrees and you be getting it, and it might not be this, but I be getting it. You know what I'm saying? First with the $15 furniture, okay? But then secondly, when all you do is validate yourself with having a man. Every video. I told you I was watching when he ain't talking about church. Every video he talking about, somebody gonna take me something, my man gonna take me something. I'm not at my house, I'm with someone else, and I've got to do something with my man, or my man is calling me and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's sad. It is so sad. You are not who you said you was at all, baby. You are a far figment of that imagination that you came out with. Okay, it's disgusting. I'm just like, dude, okay, you got a man, or you got a boo, or I got a boo that my boo said, okay, you got a boo. Who give a damn? You know what I'm saying? And then try to say, I'm not going to say if I have a boo or not. That's what he was saying when he first came back to the station. And now he telling me, so he got a boo. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, why you ain't telling? And then you keep telling me, don't tell your business on here. Don't tell your business on here. But you telling your business. Because that boy right there get on my nerves. And he watches everybody's money. He saw the 2 super sticker chats I got. Promise you, okay? Told on himself, I think it was yesterday or today, talk about he just want to get in on the pie. Jay Wilson, why can't you go be a professor and pay your bills and get to the money and to the coin? Because you're a clown. That's why. And you probably can't get into those serious circles like that because you're a clown and you've been seeing you were a clown before YouTube. Trust and believe. I believe that. For all that, I was a professor and I worked in administration at a college and stuff like that. Why are your colleagues low life on YouTube? And I ain't gonna say low life, but according to how you came on here, you would have called them before you start YouTube, before you was in need of having a YouTube, you would have called them low lives. So why are you fucking with them? You can't go back into you can't go back into what you was doing. Social media be having people losing their minds. Exactly. You can't go back out there into what you was doing and do no talking and stuff like that and be respected and revered. It seems like. And you would think you would stop and try to get you into something, get yourself into something where you can be respectable. Because you don't even get respect down in the sector. Not really. Somebody always trying you. And then they reverse your tactics on you and get on your stuff to get viewership over on their end from you. Nigga sat up there and said, oh, I'm not gonna fool with properly bottom funding. I can see when somebody trying to get on. First of all, I wasn't trying to get on by you, baby, because I wasn't gonna keep it up. I come and talk when I get ready. I wasn't gonna keep it up, and I really don't care like that. I just care to speak when I care to speak. You know what I'm saying? But here you are. You just admitted. That's another one. You just admitted that you go and you see what other folks' money is. You go see what other folks are doing, how they're popping in someone else's chat, and then you try to get in for the coin and to boost your viewership. Girl, I don't see how nobody be seriously fooling with Jay Wilson. He is funny as hell. Yes, he is. He's funny. He's not the funniest, but he is funny. But girl, it's like I don't believe in him at all as a human. I believe he's a alive human. But girl, I could never go on his word. He couldn't tell me where the restaurants was at. And he fat as fuck and likes to eat. But see, I'm gonna tell you another reason why he couldn't tell me where the restaurants in San Antonio was at. Because he eats Domino's. And then wait a minute, not only that he eats Domino's, because I'm not gonna trip. I do like the thin crust at Domino's, but see, he don't even eat the thin crust. You don't even eat the thin crust, okay? And then you eat and then you eat the chicken. Can't no nigga eating Domino's chicken tell me nothing. Hell no. Okay. Bitch, please. No. Oh gosh. No gosh. Oh Lord. I was just over there like, these folks be really be saying, you are the truth. You're the voice of reason in this. Girl, come on with that mess. That boy ain't no nothing but a couple laughs when you need them, okay? That's it. I just be laughing at him. Now, I am with him about the avatar thing. When I start taking people on my, thank you, Nichelle. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. When I start opening up my lines again and stuff like that, I don't want to see no avatars neither. Especially if they're doing that porn bombing stuff. That's ridiculous. Yes. Any nigga swear by dominoes? No. We can't do much. We can't do much. If a nigga swear by dominoes and you eating the chicken, and then order dipping sauce, baby, get on. I ain't gonna be able to. I said dominoes. And I know good and well it's about 50, 11 wing stops down there in San Antonio. I live in Dallas. I know Wingstop all over. Baby. And I was just listening to him. I was like, oh, he's so convoluted. Just the way he thinks and stuff like that, and contradictory. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I don't think so, Jay Wilson. And then let me tell you the other thing. Okay. Baby, he be so sick when they be getting the money. He starts off in the chat and then he jumps up on these panels. He is a preacher and he always talking about he ordained, but he'll go beyond the veil, outside the veil, to come down here and clown with the kids. Okay? Down here cussing and telling me, yeah, I cussed the woman out, but that's because she had just been too far. No, it's just because you wanted some attention and you wanted people to see that you're someone, that you're funny or whatever, and that you're ignorant, just like whoever panel you on, and you went and did that so you get some more people over there. That's what happened. I just be tripping. It'd be so funny to me. And then what would they say? Oh, the old people is getting it out here. What did it say? The old people's out here getting it. The old people's out here doing the damn thing. And I said, no, the old people's out here doing a bunch of bullshit. Okay, like y'all too old for all this bullshit you talking. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all in my 30s when I started this channel, right? That when I got 40, I wasn't gonna be like some of these 40 and 50-year-old TV show reviewers. And some of these 40 and 50-year-old keeping up with all the celebrity gossip and bullcrap and stuff like that. And I mean, keeping up with it daily. I don't give a damn if they decent people or decent bloggers or not. I just don't believe too far into 40 and damn sure not 50 that's even like respectable for the age. Like people don't know how to act their age. People think because in this day and age, the mindset is if you claim it, then that's what you is. That's a motherfucking lie to me. Okay. You're 40, you're 50, and you're doing stupid shit, okay? And bless the heart of the people who support that shit over there and really, really look to that nigga as if he's a person of some kind of dignity or whatever, or to be respected and exalted on this damn YouTube street. He's a person to be over there and get the laugh on and keep on going. And I told you, I can't give him, was giving him dislikes, but I don't even fool with him at all until he stopped being a punk ass nigga and put his number. Everybody in that sector, it should be widely known. You cannot hide your, talk all that shit, hide your subscription, and then hide your dislikes and stuff. Everybody with the shit hid and stuff like that, that shit is some bitch ass stuff. Especially be talking all that shit like they do. I was like, come on now, that's crazy as fuck to me. But yeah, I just be over there. I'm like, oh, this boy is contradiction. And then he had to make us. He had to try to make motherfuckers say that he cleans up well. I think this was today or yesterday. Cause when I get clean, get lean. I got my problem. I do too. I got issue. Baby, let me tell you, when Jay Wilson the other day, it was about last week, probably, end of last week. And he was talking about his addiction to food. He's got an unhealthy relationship with food. Baby, I was right there feeling him. I was like, I talk about Jay Wilson. I don't wish no harm to him. I just talk about him because he's irky. But I felt a kindred spirit right there. You got to get a hold. You got to take a hold. You don't have no children, Jay Wilson. Okay. You don't have nothing to do but come on YouTube all the time. And there's only so many times on YouTube that you're going to keep a certain number, in the end when everything's tabulated, because people ain't going to just keep coming back, especially when you're in a sector when there's a lot of people popping off like that. They ain't coming back to you over during the day unless ain't nothing really popping off. Well, not in the numbers that you like to do. And then you just admit it's about the numbers. But just a couple weeks ago, you were saying it wasn't about the numbers. You always said it was about the coin, but you were saying it wasn't about the numbers. But just the other day, you said it was about the numbers to you. I knew it was about the numbers from the beginning. I want you to get lean. You know what I'm saying? I really like, because he keeps saying he's so fine. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, Chad, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And then, did I already say this? I think I already said it. He said, I got my ordainment or my license or whatever at Oklahoma City. Baby, if you was in Oklahoma getting an ordainment, and as Uchi Coochie, ya, you talk, and thank you high and mighty and stuff like that, baby, if you didn't go to Oral Roberts, you didn't do it. It didn't happen. I'll do what he did. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it off. You said Oklahoma City, you did not say Tulsa. Okay? Yeah. The ding dong dang would have been Oral Roberts. Okay. Now, I did like what he said the other day, like, you can attend somewhere, but did you graduate? Like, all of us college grads, I'm sorry, there's a stankness to it. We do feel like that. People holler, oh, I went to OSU. Oh, I went to Texas Tech. But did you graduate? Okay? So I was with him on that. See, I'm trying to let him know, like, it ain't all dog you, Jay Wilson. But you are somebody to be dogged because the bullshit that you do. Okay? But we can sometimes talk about the decent stuff too. So yeah, I did go with the did you graduate? Did you just attend? I was with that. We can be stank like that. We can do stank like that. But the contradictions are just too heavy and they just come too quickly. It's just ooh. And then he swear he don't block. I'm still blocked to this day. He tried to say, oh, she must be upset because is it because you're blocked? Baby, it's not because you're unblocked. It's because you're fake in the preaching thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I have ever spoken on him like I did. But I'm still blocked. You wanna know why I'm still blocked? Because he can't do nothing with me. As in, I come telling the truth. I ain't talking about no stupid shit like sexual. Well, I'm not trying to say like the stupid shit that's already been said, sexuality. I don't talk about sexuality. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I do what you said you were versus what we see you are. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Just like he said, I talk about what I see. I don't go no deeper. That's exactly how I feel as well. Okay? I'm with that. It's decent and somewhat in order. Okay. So I was over there the other day and he was talking to if you notice that any other dudes that ain't what do they say, flamboyant, he makes sure he talk to them in a certain way. He don't get ignorant with Kiki and all them. You know what I'm saying? Now he might say what it is to Kiki, what the rules and stuff are. He don't get ignorant with them. Any of them with any machismo and stuff, he don't get him. And always ready to call the police on something. You come over here, I'm gonna do. It's gonna be some police on you. Some But it's like it tripped me out. As soon as I start talking about that sector, Jay Wilson, because I don't talk about nobody else, how the numbers go up. What do y'all do? Do y'all be on speed dial, folks? Because I see a bunch of y'all over there in them comment sections and stuff like that in the chats. Just on the speed dial and emailing and texting, group text, something. Well, what up? You here? I know one of y'all is Jay. Jay, what's it go to bed? Boo. Don't you have a sermon to finally preach? You ain't preached no sermon in a month of Sundays. See, what God said, I forgot something in the Bible says, like something like light and day cannot, it's not light. Night and day cannot proceed together. You know what I'm saying? So that thing was just spooked out of him. That I got a word just spooked out of him when he decided he was gonna keep up all this mess again and stuff like that. He should have been like that from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyways, child, that was Jay Wilson. He's just a trip to me. I have to. And he ought to thank me. Because half of y'all that's over here, been over here before he even stepped on the scene, went over there because the first time I ever said, or my interview that I did with him. Okay, so he thanked me. I put you on. Okay? That child, boom. I mean, he was on when I did. I'm just saying, I gave to you. You were charity. I'm not charity because I'm not even after the same thing you are. You said you're about numbers. You're about coin. All that. Yeah, please like the video since you're here. Thank you. So that's that. But yeah, y'all, this whole thing with all these shootings and stuff like that, it's a shame when you watching them, but you can't even get every detail correct because you start mixing them. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like something is coming. Because now we have different people, like when they rolled up on that that Army sergeant's house. We have people getting tired. We have people feeling there is no end unless what's the new thing they say now? I woke up and I chose violence. It seems like people are waking up and choosing violence against the Black community and people of color. Because I'm saying there's some stuff going Black with the people of color too, not just the Black folks. But the Black vote is very, very heavy, and we haven't received much recompense over the years for the stuff that has been occurring with us. Okay, Asians have gotten recompense for that damn detainment centers that they was in during World War II. Jews got all kind of monuments and help and stuff like that from America after the Holocaust, and we didn't even perpetuate the goddamn persecution. Okay. Native Americans, but why Blacks have never been able to seek and receive recompense, I don't know. It's crazy. That Black skin is something about it. That Black hair, that big nose and that lips. It is something very, very scary to white people or to the establishment. Because Jews are not white, and Jews play a big part of the establishment here. It's biblical. That's what I was saying earlier on Rainbow Cupcakes. Like, I believe when I'm looking at some of this stuff, I'm like, you know what? I think some of this stuff is already scripture. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not changing at all. Since 2012, when I think a lot of this stuff started up with all this notoriety of all this stuff and things like that, nothing is changing. So I do feel like now it has some biblical form to it. Because, you know, if it's in the word that this is to come, this is what's to come. Girl, can we get on this vaccine real quick? Beach, did they just say that if you'd already been fully vaccinated, that in 6 months you might need a third? No. I have not been vaccinated at all. Are you serious? Did y'all hear that? So you mean to tell us that, oh, we got this vaccine, everything's gonna be cool, and everybody need to do this so we get herd immunity, Oh, we seeing that now we seeing that you might need a third. And you know, part of me is like, listen, don't these people go get a flu shot every year? And what do? Give you the flu so that you can fight off, your body be better strengthened to fight off any of the new strains of the year. Girl, no. I don't. I feel like this vaccination stuff is too fast. It's being predicated on us. It's being predicated on us. I done been to so many doctors about this reproductive system of mine over the last month. And y'all, square biz, okay? They all ask, we're not talking about vaccines, we're talking about reproductive systems. They all say, have you been vaccinated? Oh, well, let's talk. This is why you didn't get vaccinated. And let me put you on it, why it's very helpful for you to use. I didn't come here talking about, let's talk about vaccinations. When I want to talk about, before this even happened, I came to the doctors, you didn't even want to talk about the ailments that was going on with me. Did? Now you want to talk about stuff I didn't even ask to talk about? No. Don't think so, cuz. No. But no, I didn't go do that. I'm not doing that just yet. Because If you have, I ain't dogging you. I'm just saying I ain't doing it just yet. Yeah. Well, I guess they're saying, and this is me trying to be a sideways scientific from my scientific degree, is that I think they think that the more people who get it, it'll quell the disease, get the vaccination, that it may not protect you from getting it, but it'll strengthen you to defeat it until it's not you get immunity through defense. You see what I'm saying? And then it'll quit duplicating through people's body and coming out something else, and quit and not, and like I said, create immunity through defense. So less people will get they'll get it, but there'll be no effect. First they'll start out with lessening the symptoms to the point that it'll be no effect. But when they said that you might need another vaccination, I was like, baby, in the name. Girl, did you see Bill Maher and Sharon Osbourne on his show? Baby, if y'all don't go watch her on the show, I want y'all to go watch it and we can talk about it again. The white privilege was so disgusting in that conversation about why she got fired. Bill Maher said that it was nothing. Mayor, whatever his name is. It was nothing. He didn't understand why it had even gone that far. Of course you didn't, because you're white and you're privileged and you don't even understand that. And he said, when he recounted the story of what happened, it was nothing like what we saw on television, captured on film, that transpired. They never mentioned Sherry. They never mentioned that Sharon was crying and told her, who was throwing up gang signs? Never mentioned that whole crying and what are you crying for? I should be the one crying. Never mentioned none of that. Can you believe? Just talking about you were supporting your friend and and because you didn't think the same. Please go look up Bill Maher and Sharon Osbourne throwing up gang signs sitting next to Eve. First of all, Sharon Osbourne is a shrew bitch. I didn't like her. I don't like how she tries to narrate what happened. He did call her out on some other thing he did where she cussed some lady out, some Persian lady out, who she claims messed around and crashed their wedding anniversary or something like that. And she's like, I was on chemo. They don't have nothing to do with the story. So basically the lady was like, they came in and they joined the party going on. Well, the party had a raffle and the lady won a diamond necklace at the raffle and she took it. And Sharon said she came out and she called her a whoop whoop something bitch. Get that fucking necklace back to me, you something bitch, whoop something bitch. You know what I'm saying? Which was reported back that she was saying racial slurs to the lady who was Persian. Now, in that case only, no, I had to rethink that. No. So the point is, you think that way somewhere, at home, with your friends, somewhere, or whatever. So when you got mad in this legitimate case for you to be mad, you then brought the racial shit into it, when really it should have just been about you being mad because this lady stole because she was not invited, a diamond necklace. But can you believe that bitch's nerve though? Bitch, how you gonna come to somebody's party and win a prize? Girl, that's just like my auntie during Christmas. She gonna come and get in the gift exchange where we pick numbers and stuff like that, and then did a game where you move the stuff left and right, stuff like that, or something like that. No, I think it was just a gift exchange, and go and pick up some gifts for her grandchildren who weren't even there. They serious? No, that's why she went on the particular show, because she knew she would not be held accountable. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He just sitting there smiling, shaking my Tyreek Nasheed said, "This is white." And I wish these people who be speaking truth about black community and offenses towards the black community, I wish they would like start having higher integrity in their personal lives so that they can be taken seriously. Because between him and Umar, you get some good stuff, but between him and Umar, you get some bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, get on my nerves. Misrepresenting now. Misrepresenting now. Ooh, I'm getting tired now. Anything y'all got to talk about? We've been on here for an hour and 45 minutes. That was fast. Well, y'all know when I start going to sleep, that's it. Okay. So I'm going to holler back at y'all. Talk to y'all later. It's been a good one. I like talking to y'all about different stuff. And I come through. Oh, hold on. Back to the sector. What was I going to say? What did I see this week that threw me off? Oh, can an old black man cuss out and dog walk a young black woman? Hold on, y'all. Don't go to sleep yet. Let me get a chip or two. Hold on real quick. So when you get late, you start snacking, y'all. Oh. Airsoft guns, BB guns. All right, so I forgot what the hell I said. Oh. So we hold an old black man accountable. Okay, thank you. When he didn't Stone cussed out and degraded a young black woman. I watched Tim's video, and you know when Tim get gross like that, I don't like it. It's very unbecoming for his age. I'm saying it. It's kind of scary too, the way it flips like that. And he gets so gutter and so street. You know, we all can get gutter and flip. It's hard to watch Tim when his old butt do that. You know what I'm saying? And although it sounds nasty, him and Five's in a B. All's fair in love and war. That's how I feel. Does it sound gross when he does it? Yes. Is hers more light-hearted and fun jabs toward him? Yes. Well, that's what happens when you be. If he came out and apologized, I feel like he will only be apologized to appease the people, not because he really apologized. Because Fi is like nearly 60% of his content. No, I don't think it would be sincere. Like I said, I don't think he should do it. If that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing. Now, something else I saw on the spectrum. Y'all seen Wiley come out and talk about Tim and Fi? Well, I heard some people conjecture or strum up that they believe that the show is still going on. And that's why Wiley got to come on and beef with somebody that was supposed to be on the show. You know, so he can maintain. Plausible. I think he just don't like Tim. But plausible. I'm not ruling it out. Wiley looks like he done got his own apartment. And with the help of his female followers on YouTube, he's getting the apartment hooked up and the things he needs in there, like they did the first time. But I want to ask, is that a man? And then right after I asked it, I remember that he's disabled or handicapped to a degree. Not mentally, but physically. It's probably hard for him when I saw him walk, and when he said his foot was all swollen and toe down, it's probably hard for him to do the more manual positions that are available to him due to his lack of education. So to have a good community of women who want to see better for you, help you. But then it's like, at what price is that coming from? So now you got to keep them entertained for real when you're tired and stuff like that. When their bank account becomes low and they can't donate to you regularly for like a month or two or something like that, what the fuck do you do? I just be sitting back looking at all this stuff. Sir King, he's fun. He's fun. He's current. He's whiny. Yes, he is. He's fucking whiny. And every time, you know, I'm on his stuff almost every night. I go to sleep so early. Yeah, I'll never get all the way through it during the night. During the night. I want him so badly to stop caring what people say, even if he knows that they should do better and what they did was not right. But then I think if he actually did that, would he be a fucking monster? Because I think that's what keeps him from being a monster. Is trying to stay on the that's not right, even though he do shit that ain't right. Trying to, what do you call it, like calibrate himself and others. I think that's the only thing that keeps him from being a monster. And I'm glad for it. I don't need no more monsters. No, that sector don't need no more monsters. Lemon. I do not think he's that hot at Dimples. I don't. I believe that Sir King and Lemon get together and talk about what role they're going to play on the topics discussed when it comes out. Because Lemon is not a good actor at all. That time that they were trying to say that Sir King wasn't Tobias, every time Lemon spoke on it, it sounded rehearsed. And not rehearsed well at all. Every time they start their convincing part, like when they're trying to convince somebody of something, it sounds like they pre-talked about it, and Lemon's trying to get through it the best he can because he's not convincing. I don't have a problem with Lemon, and when he starts cussing, it is funny. Where he is not convincing that on a lot of stuff that he could be trying to tell folks what's going on and explain and stuff like that. He's not convincing. And Sir King, it sounds very rehearsed and like y'all had a couple run-throughs earlier in the day. So I'm just letting you know. From somebody who got sense. Dimples. Do you ever meet someone who just don't give a fuck? And they might not give a fuck because of trauma, but I don't think it's what Kwani is saying. Like Kwani tries to say everything's about sexuality, and because Dimples is a transgender woman, that Dimples doesn't know who she is, and that's why she just keep bouncing from people to people. Some people do not give a damn. I just don't, and they don't have to do with their sexuality. It's like, I'm gonna go be this today, that tomorrow. But with you today, oh, you did this, I don't mess with you today. And clown and talk about myself and be self-deprecating just as much because I find some kind of joy in that. And that's to me what Dimples is doing. I don't know much about this J Speak stuff because I didn't pay attention to that. I was busy that week or two when all that stuff got drummed up. I did watch the pull-up, and the pull-up was very interesting. Let's talk about that. So I'm trying to understand why everybody mad at Food Junkie. Even though Food Junkie and this, I'm hard and I'm really mean, this stuff, I went into that. But why are they mad at Food Junkie? Because he said if I was a girl, I would have kicked her in the stomach. That ain't right. Excuse me. I get the fact that it's not a nice gesture. But people are coming up at him like, women don't kick women in other women's stomach, and you're not a girl, so you don't know what we would be doing. And it's like the argument that they're saying, it don't make sense to. Kwani said best, like, why would you go that far so early? Like, why would you do that? Why would you be looking for a murder case instead of just beating, slapping a bitch and going on? And it's like, that's what I would have said. Like, but to say, you're not even a girl, to say that, to me, that's like that's not the argumentable, that's a word, point. That's not the point of argument. I don't know. So that's all I had to say on all that. Just like the logic that if a person come on here fat, they should just know, well, they fat and talking shit though. There's something about that. Well, if you look in the mirror and you fat, because I guess it's something about the fat that got me. I'm like, huh? Who fat? What? It just made me feel some kind of way. If you fat and you coming on camera, that's the first thing that people going to jump on. So why are you getting upset? It's still a cause to be upset about that and about being talked about in that manner. Hello? whether I'm talking shit or not. Me, I am fat. I know it, and you to talk about it hurts my feelings. Then to be like, your followers don't even care about you because they're not trying to help you to do woo woo woo. They're not encouraging you to do woo woo woo. Well, I've seen YouTubers be encouraged by their fan base. But if we gotta remember her fan base is like all over the country, at least probably the world. And I like you, and she seems like she's cool with it. She knows she's big. Seems like she's cool with it, and she's not really tripping off of it. Well, let it naturally come off, with whatever water and walking around that she had been doing. I feel like to blame the chat, like, how does the chat really motivate someone to get control of their weight and their health? And why do people keep saying wealth is directly? I do not believe weight, is directly correlated to good health. There may be instances where people with good health were healthy, or of a lower weight, but that's about it. Y'all, this stuff is swirling around in my head. I do not need to be talking about no beef sector and get my words right, because I would hate for somebody to try to have a stank opinion about me just talking. Now, this is true commentary, not strategic. This is true commentary, decent, honest, and fair commentary. Is what I'm giving. Okay. Not bashing and being ugly and trying to embarrass someone. At all. So y'all, what I say? They may not look in, but they will bite. They will not bite in, but they will look on. That's our motto over here. And I'm out. Thank you for joining me. Oh shoot, this thing's still going.